Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am Lou Mongello. You are my friend, and it is Wednesday night, my favorite night of the week. If you are watching live, thank you for spending and sharing your Wednesday night with me. If you're watching on the replay, be sure and join us right here at facebook.com/WDW Radio every single Wednesday night. It is so good to be back. It is so good to see so many familiar names and faces in the box. If you liked that mix, that Interventions mix, that once again, is from DJ Technoid Ricky Reed. Not just an amazing guy, an incredible DJ, but a good friend and supporter of WDW Radio. I look forward to sharing that mix and hearing it with you in real life as we snack our way around Epcot Center one of these days. So many, again, David Coviel says, hello to all the box regulars and newbies. Again, a lot of familiar faces. A lot of faces I'm going to see in just a couple of days. If I look like I'm tired, it's because I am, not just because I'm still jet-lagged and craving dumplings, but my Momentum event is coming up in just a couple of days right here at Walt Disney World. We are all sold out, and I know there's a lot of people who are in the box tonight who are going to be there, and hopefully over the next 2 or 3 days, depending on how many days you're going to be with us, we are going to start to create some profound and positive changes in your life. And we'll probably go eat as well. So Stan Solo from the lovely Great White North says he's having homemade disco fries. Reminds me of the meetup we had at the Mall of America, right? Because if I'm going to speak somewhere and there's going to be a place that sells disco fries, that is going to be where we meet up. Mixed Team O'Keefe, good to see you. Judy Pavarini says, lucky Momentumers. I didn't even think of. So hopefully, Judy, we'll see you one of these years. John Jones, Nikki Lawrence, Melanie Jones. I'm coming for the food, not the Lou. Hey, you know what? Any excuse to come to Disney World is a good excuse, even if it means coming to Momentum first. But you might actually learn something for those people who are coming. Amanda Walters, all the way from down under in Melbourne, Australia. One of the places that is definitely on my bucket list of places that I want to visit, especially having just come back from Asia. I've got the travel bug again, and I have been thinking about not just upcoming trips that I have or have not told Becky Menken about, but upcoming trips that I have not told you guys about as well. So after Momentum, I travel to speak a couple of times, and then things will settle down a little bit. Peggy Teal, any meet of the months coming up around Wine and Dine Half? Yeah, I'm probably going to do one over that weekend. It's a little chaotic that weekend because not just of Wine and Dine, but some personal stuff I have going on. But I'm going to try and do something over that weekend in terms of meets of the month. And because it's Wine and Dine and because I'm Lou Mongello, it'll obviously be in Epcot Center. John Jones, I am revved up for my event. My front foyer looks like a shipping warehouse with boxes of stuff that I'm bringing for the attendees, including a couple of surprises. Don't tell them. So George Wang says, in Journey Diners, it's just fries with gravy. Yeah, man, that's how we used to order it at Sherban's Diner in South Plainfield, New Jersey, after you left Hunka Bunka Ballroom and were making your way back home. Jennifer Kaufman says, yay, Jennifer, we're not allowed to actually get together in Walt Disney World. We have to go to Asia or Disneyland, but we'll try and get together anyway. We had such a good time in China, and then eventually some of us went over to Japan as well. Speaking of having a good time in China, if you followed me along on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, basically I just ate my way around. And on the way home, I actually stopped and got myself a few snacks that I wanted to bring and share with you. One of them I was turned on to by a friend of mine who asked me, she begged me, can you please, if we go to Japan, just bring back one thing for me? And that's one of the boxes that I have here just for her. And I'll show you what those are, because I guarantee we do not have these in the States. The food is a little wacky sometimes. The candy gets even a little wackier. So Martin Shergold from the United Kingdom says, strong coffee today, not enough sleep, so what's new? Yeah, tell me about it, brother. Katie Coon, we're going to talk about. As if I didn't love Katie Coon enough, the fact that she's a snacker in the parks, who would have thunk it? Like, hardcore snacker. Chandu Tales. Where is he? Right back. Chandu and Pooh, two of my favorites in the back. Sarah Elliott, nice to see you. Love the Wednesday night shows. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to talk. And Katie, you obviously got my text as well. Michael, I did see the new Star Wars trailer. I'm cautiously excited about it. Like I said, I think for me, my wheelhouse is the original trilogy. I wasn't a huge fan of Rogue One. I wasn't even a monstrous fan of, but I'm excited anyway. So, Eric Sanchez Navarro and listen, I'm a Dunkin' guy, man. I am not a Starbucks dude. So I was actually excited to come back and get a little spot of Dunkin'. So Keith Groshin says, momentum and food and wine. I may not sleep till this weekend. I may not sleep till after this. Actually, I'm probably not going to sleep until after next weekend. I have momentum for me basically starts, well, it started a year ago, but really sort of kicks things off for me Friday. Actually, tomorrow I have somebody coming in, and then Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I leave either Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. I go out to Phoenix, thanks to you guys, because I'm going out to present at the Make-A-Wish National Convention, which is why over the past few weeks I've been asking you guys to send me in your stories about how either running or donating or the charity or the dream team or the auctions, whatever it is, it really sort of impacted not just me and the families, but you as well. And I'm looking forward to going to there. And I go right from there to Minneapolis, Minnesota, because why not, for the American Bar Association convention, because just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. And then I come back, we got Food and Wine Classic, right, at Swan and Dolphin, and then Wine and Dine Weekend, and then I'll get some sleep. So I'm looking about November 5th or 6th to finally get a full night's sleep. Jim, I'm going to try and broadcast while I'm out there. I'm definitely going to try and broadcast both from Make-A-Wish, and if I can, I am literally, I'm in and out of Phoenix in 16 hours. I fly in, I speak, and I fly out the next day. And then the same thing for Minneapolis. I fly in that morning, I speak that afternoon, and then I'm on a flight either that night or the next morning. So, but I can come back and watch my New York Giant. Oh, too soon. Amanda Walter says, Make-A-Wish is a wonderful group. Got my wish when I was 14. And you're obviously not alone. The thousands and thousands of wishes they grant every year is remarkable. I've learned a lot, not just about Make-A-Wish, but about you guys who have shared your story as I prepare for that. And I'm not going to get all choked up again like I did again today. And every time I seem to work on that presentation, I get a little verklempt. Stephanie, second live broadcast, new listener, love everything about you and your podcast. Can't wait to hear part 2 of the overseas adventure. This is supposed to be a heart. I love you in return, Melanie Jones. Number 1 draft choice. That's basically. I just put in all the second and third stringers, and let's just play for draft choices at this time. Do I need you to bring me out any real New York food? Oh, Keith, don't tempt me, brother, because because I'll send you a list. But no, listen, all you need to bring down, my friend, is you. Speaking, by the way, of Keith Groshans, this might be a good opportunity to mention the Lou Sent Me logo contest that we started. Really, I think it was Katie McNamara who suggested it. It became a thing. Entries came in. These were the 5 finalists, and what I decided to do is you guys voted on them, but there were so many votes, and there were so many that were very, very close that I decided to just say, forget it. You get a shirt. There's more than one winner. Excuse me. So if you go to, you need to see me anyway. So if you go to the WDW Radio store at WDWRadio.com/logo shop, you will see that not only the winning shirts of Lou Sent Me, but there's a whole bunch of other shirts that I curated as well. And you can go check it out. And actually this weekend, they're all on sale. So if you go to WDW.com/logo shop, I think they're all on sale for $14, somewhere around there. So it's a site-wide sale. So definitely go and check it out. But Keith, you are the winner. And what do I give you? I don't know. I ordered. Sorry. I promised the winner something. I have no idea what it is. Remind me, and I'll give it to you. Speaking of shirts, by the way, I never, ever wear WDW Radio shirts, but tonight I am, because I just got a whole bunch of these that I ordered recently. And maybe tonight we'll play 20 questions and I'll give away a WDW Radio shirt to whoever wins. How's that? Bagel, supersod, salami, gabagol, bread. Do I need Mixie O'Keefe? You're singing, brother, when you talk like that. Cindy Mosteppen ordered your shirt last week. Thank you so much. And again, it was so good to see you on October 1st, like the day that I came back, and you were so kind to walk briskly with me as I tried to find my group in Epcot and then leave early so I can go home and go to sleep. Linda Lammer's doing a Swan and Dolphin Classic on the 26th. Anybody else going to be there? If by the 26th, I'm quickly looking at my calendar, do you mean Saturday the 26th? Because, no, you mean, when do you mean? So the 26th is Thursday, 27th. Oh, I'm going Friday. So anybody coming to Food and Wine Classic on Saturday, the 28th, let me know, because I am going to be there as well. Gareth Pemberton going to be in November 5th. Please do a meetup in November that is not in a park so we can meet you. We're not planning to go to Disney. Gareth, I'm probably going to do a meet in Epcot because I think that weekend is Wine and Dine weekend. However, that being said, I would love to see the Pemberton the Thirds. So as we don't email me in the next 2 weeks because I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs more so than usual. As we get closer, email me or message me. We will try and hook up if we can, maybe in Disney Springs or something like that. How early in advance do I usually announce the meets, Natalie? It depends. It really depends on a lot of different factors. I will try and announce. I will try and announce October's and November's ASAP. Even if I could do December's too. How crowded is it the week after Christmas? Bring your patience. Because Christmas Day is traditionally the busiest day of the year, and oftentimes people stay between Christmas and New Year's for the holiday. So it is going to be crowded. The weather should be beautiful, but it's a nice time to come. So am I going to do a video of Food and Wine Classic at the Swan and Dolphin? Judy, I might go live while I'm there. Not sure if I'm going to shoot a video or not. I'm going to talk to them and see what they'd like me to do. Your cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs comment just made my little tonight. Also, Jennifer, tell your children, because I want to tell them for you, your mom did not have a good time while she was they know you went to China, right? She did not have a good time in China. All she did was talk about you and sat in a room. She had no fun whatsoever. Did that help? Hurt? They don't believe me. I tried. Elizabeth Osborne, hello from the United Kingdom. 282 days till we're back home. Where in those United Kingdoms do you live? People are saying parks are very crowded. Irma rebooks. So, Margaret, I think there's a number of different reasons. Partially due to Irma, partially because it's still super warm outside. And Food and Wine Festival is still a big draw. I have not been to the parks. I may or may not get there this weekend during Momentum, so I'll get a chance to see. I was there for a little while on October 1st. It wasn't too insane. I thought it was actually going to be more crowded, especially because it was the anniversary. If I had to pick one, Morimoto or Boat, it's Boathouse. Boathouse, and then one more time Boathouse. I may or may not be going with the speakers this weekend. So they totally don't, but they liked hearing from you. Thank you. I listen. I'm a giver. I try. So, let's see. This is always up to me. Lucky Charms. Walter Songer? I have not had a handwich yet. I had a handwich back in the late 70s, but I have not had a 2017 version of the handwiches as yet. Martin Shergold, yes, your UK brethren, sisterin, your UK brothers and sisters are in here. Rob De Leon says 76 days till Teppen Edo. I have had such a hankering for Japanese and Chinese food since I came back. Although I can, certainly stand to miss a few meals, I am missing my dumpling breakfast like there ain't nobody's business. Sebastian Corelli, going to talk about the Boathouse House so much. I'm going to try it when I come down at Christmas time. Sebastian, first of all, tell him Lou sent you. Tell him Lou sent you when you go, and I promise you will not be disappointed. Becky, did you get your emails? Possibly. Becky, I flames from the side of my face. I am in unless it's like urgent this week, I'm probably not going to get to it until the flight home from Minneapolis on next Saturday. So if it's stupid urgent, let me know. If it's not, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with work. And the event this weekend has got me, yeah. So, let's see. Veronica Suhaja. I need to get one of those shirts for a potential trip too. And if you get one of those shirts or one of these shirts or any one of the shirts and you wear them to the parks, do me a favor, tweet me, Instagram me, Facebook me, message me, show me you with your shirt in the parks or post it on the WDW Radio Facebook page. I would love to see it. Carly Olson, I love me some Blazing Saddles. Rob, I am craving dim sum like there ain't nobody's business. I love Asian food, and I really, really loved it when I was there. So, let's see. Let me catch up here. Oh, and welcome to join. Hey, listen, you don't have to ask me twice. Anyway, so speaking of Asian food that I brought back, I knew beforehand going in that especially in Japan, there's a lot of unique snacks. I did a video probably like 9 years ago. One of my favorite videos I did was actually in Japan. If somebody can find that and link that up, where I tried some of the more interesting items in Mitsukoshi. Somebody said to me, when you go, they have certain snacks that you can only get in Japan, certain flavors that you can only get there. I don't know if you're watching. You told me, I saw, I grabbed, and I got for you and got a box for myself as well. I love, who doesn't love Kit Kats, right? It's an all-American snack, except in Japan. Because in Japan, they don't have just regular chocolate Kit Kats. They have these. And you're wondering what that is. If you understand that says matcha, I think it actually says matcha on the bottom. These are green tea. These are green tea Kit Kats that I got from Japan. And they're not as gross as they sound. They're actually really good. They are, it's not super sweet. And you sort of get that little bit of, you know what, maybe I'll here. So they actually come in little snack size packs like these. So just for fun. And look, they're like little mini size, they're like bite-sized Kit Kats. So I like this because I drink probably 4 to 5 cups of green tea a day. It doesn't taste like tea, but it's got this little bit of, you get the sort of that green tea flavor in the back of the palate. It's actually really good. Of all the ones that I bought, that one could be my favorite. So, Martin, it's not a minty taste. It's a very, I don't know how to describe it. It's hard to articulate what it tastes like. I'll have to try again. Wait a minute. I'm not getting. It's good for you. See, Stephanie, green tea's good for you. Chocolate's good for you. Wafers are good for you. So it's kind of like a health food. See? It's not gross. It's actually sweet. If I didn't tell you it was green tea, other than a little bit of a residual, it's not even like a tannin taste, but I dig that one. I dig that one a lot. The one that my friend asked me to get, which she begged because she said she loved it. If you think you don't like green tea, how would you feel about wasabi? So this is wasabi flavored Kit Kats. And you can't just buy them like in the little box. You got to buy them in the big box. So just to give you an idea, these come, I think, in packs of 12. And again, they're in a little mini. Linda Raymond's eating a regular Kit Kat. I'm going to eat the wasabi one for you because it's also a good excuse to. So you don't want to get these confused. This is a little bit of a lighter coating on the outside. So You get the flavor of wasabi, but without the heat. There's no spice to it at all. So it's as though they took the wasabi paste and just extracted the heat out of it. So you get, if you like the flavor of wasabi, you get the flavor there, but there's no, it's not Soylent Green. Soylent Green is people. Nikki Lawrence says, yes, I layer wasabi on my sushi. People are saying, I like a little bit just for flavor, especially if you can get like really good, because it's different, like anything, there's different grades. There's different grades of wasabi too. If you get like a real, like the wasabi paste, is that Steve Cozzolino? Holy smokes. Dude, blast from the past. Villanova, class of 1986. Brother, how have you been, man? Dude, shoot me a message. I would love to catch up with you one of these days. Oh my God. Steve Cozzolino. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. A long time. So, I forget what I said about the green tea. I actually think I like the wasabi better than I like the green tea. I'll have to, but wait, there's more. So I had bought those two. I was so excited that I got to try some, and I got some for my friend. I know she's going to be very thrilled. But then, thanks to our flight being delayed, and delayed, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. It shone in the night sky. It wasn't really the night sky. I was inside the airport, but you know what I mean. It shone in the night sky and glistened to me. And I saw what I thought I saw and then thought I was wrong. But you might be surprised that there's a green tea flavored Kit Kat. You might be surprised even more so that there was a wasabi flavored Kit Kat. You'd be shocked to find that there's a sake flavor of Kit Kat. Now this is a non-alcoholic sake flavored Kit Kat. If you've never had sake before, it's a rice wine. Like any kind of wine, there's different types. There is Nigori, there's cloudy. I love the cloudy sake. It's an unfiltered sake, so it almost has a bit of it almost looks like a watered down milk. But I love the flavor of unfiltered sake. So I, of course, had to go and get these and bring these back. Again, they are non-alcoholic, so you don't have to worry about feeding them to the kids. Not that I plan on sharing any with my children. And from speaking to somebody in the airport in line, she explained that this was something that was introduced a few years ago, and they actually recently redid the recipe. So now this is a whole new sake flavored. Eric Ring, you always you drink your sake how it's most comfortable for you. I think if you're a new sake drinker, if you drink it warm, it's when they warm the sake, it takes a little bit of the sting out of it sometimes, but it also, I think, detracts from the flavor a little bit. So I prefer to have my sake cold or room temperature, really. I don't like it necessarily heated unless it's like really cold or freezing. But this is a sake flavored. Did it go over better than New Coke? Probably. This one comes. It looks like it's like a white chocolate, even though there's no such a thing. Mm-hmm. And if you're a sake drinker, you know that you get that little almost, trying to articulate it, almost a little bit of a tickle in the roof of your mouth. That sort of goes up your nose, like you can smell the sake. That's exactly what you get with that. So it's almost like you ate a Kit Kat and then took a sip of sake, right? That's how to do it. You ate a Kit Kat and then a sip of sake right after. And it's delicious. Like I wouldn't eat like a box of them. I mean, I would, but not in one sitting. But I think you have to like sake in order to try it. But if you've never had sake before, you can do a sake Kit Kat and try it without having to worry about the alcohol. So there you go. Felicia, sake can be sweet. There are some sakes that are very, very sweet. You get some that are a little bit more on the strong side. If you go to Mitsukoshi in Japan in Epcot, if you go in the back, there's actually a little sake bar there, and they'll do a sake flight for you. I think it's 3 samples. It's $9 or $10, somewhere around there. But it's a nice way to sort of dip your toe into the sake waters. Again, being a big sushi fan, I've tried a number of different sakes over the year. I haven't had sake in ages, so that was a nice little bit of just a little bit of the sake flavor. So if I had to put these in order, yes, the order would be yes. Amber Bramble, the dim sum, was so cute and so delicious. Do they have a Fireball Kit Kat? No, but I could probably dip it in the Fireball and just get the exact same thing. So maybe when I give away a prize, I'll send somebody one of these that they can try, because you can only get these. So Veronica, I love the, oh God, the name is escaping me, but it's a cloudy sake. There's a couple of different ones that I like. One of them comes in a blue bottle, and I don't want to butcher the Japanese language. Morimoto sake, actually, if you look up there is, that's a huge bottle of Morimoto sake signed by Iron Chef Morimoto. But it's good stuff. It is good stuff. So Nikki says wasabi for the win. Eric, yeah, I love the unfiltered. So that, and the nice thing about this too is now that I've had 3 Kit Kats, I'll be wide awake, for the rest of the night, so I can get my work done. Becky says, I need fruit juice from Rosewood, Beijing. Little Piggy dim sums. The Volcania meal with a U, not an O. And spaghetti. But it wasn't spaghetti popcorn. It was tomato and it was tomato. I think they called it herb and tomato or basil and tomato popcorn. That was good stuff, right? It was like eating spaghetti. It was like eating spaghetti popcorn. We haven't even touched on Japan yet. We're going to need, man, Becky, we're going to need like 9 days to talk about Japan. So, Katie Kuhn, Volcania and the curry. See, I love the curry popcorn. One more reason I love Katie Kuhn. I love the curry popcorn. I like the savory popcorns better than I like the sweet popcorns. I think the only one I didn't try was, I didn't try the chocolate, right? Wasn't there a chocolate popcorn? But the curry popcorn was great. The salt and pepper popcorn I liked, and the spaghetti flavored popcorn was a nice. And we found it by accident, like right after we had done eating. Mixed emo Keith, dude. Volcano. I don't want spoil it. Tokyo Disney Sea. Nothing. Peggy Teal and your daughter. Yes, I'm talking about food again, and I apologize. No, I don't. I sorry, not sorry. Dave Jules teriyaki popcorn. That's nice. I want to actually go downstairs and make popcorn and put a little soy sauce on top, which would probably be disgusting because I don't think that's how they make it. Man, they got me thinking about food again from Japan. Katie Kuhn, what's the number one thing that you miss? If you can snap your fingers and have one food item, Becky, you can answer this too. One food item, only one, from our Asia trip, China or Tokyo, what would it be? Veronica, what's the inside of Mystic Manor look like? So I'm going to, I took a 360 video. I still have a ton of videos that I haven't uploaded yet. I'm so sorry. I have to make myself a note because I'm going to keep forgetting. 360 post. Mystic Manor is unlike the Haunted Mansion that the Chandu Tales. I knew you were going to say that. Right here. Gets me right there. Becky, 1. What part of 1 don't you understand? 1. What were we just talking? I see now I'm thinking about Chandu Tales again. Oh, Mystic Manor. Mystic Manor was the best Disney attraction, in my opinion, that I had seen until I went to Shanghai. So, my kids pour soy sauce on their popcorn all the time, and Parmesan cheese. I'm hoping you mean separately. Parmesan cheese one, and then soy sauce the other. Jennifer Hoffman, good to see you as well. The entire tray at Volcano. That was a nice meal. It was so nice we did it twice. Same table. That was a lovely meal. Gosh, I like that. And then the volcano in the background. God, that was good stuff. Michelle Berto Zimmerman, I do need a Tervis sponsor. This is one of my many Tervises. Turvy? Whatever. I cannot wait to see you on Friday, Michelle Berto Zimmerman. There is a special surprise in store, too, that I'm not going to tell you, no matter how much you beat me. Volcani was not only well-themed, the food was delicious. We had a great view. I could have just sat there and watched the volcano and the lagoon all day long. And for all intents and purposes, I kind of did, because we were just sort of doing circles around there. I only missed 20,000 leagues under the sea. So that's why we're going to go back. That's why, I'm going to announce soon our WDW Radio trip to Shanghai and Tokyo. I'm not going to say anything about it now. I don't want to tip my hand, but soon after Becky and I talk about the details and timing, that's what I'm planning on doing. We'll start off with a couple of days in Shanghai, because you got to see that first. And then we're going to go to Japan. And we'll go and we'll see, Osaka and some of the other places. And then we'll end up in Tokyo. And then we'll end up in Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea, so people can stay as long as they want. So they can really make the trip however long. But I'm not saying anything about that yet. So some soon. Going to go watch Yankees. Go Yankees. Go Berto. MichelleBerto.com. MichelleBerto.com. And you can find her online at Michelle Berto. Let's see. I miss all the yummy snacks. We need to go back ASAP. I agree. I was thinking about that the rice thing with the bacon wrapped around it, and the chandu tails, and the gyoza buns, and that sausage thing that I had. Oh my God, it was so good. Becky says, don't worry, it'll be a bit so you can save your pennies. Yes, but start saving now. And if you learned from the last trip, pay attention to when we say we're going to release tickets. Because when we say they're going to go fast, we're not kidding. What was it? 81 minutes. 81 minutes. So it's so wrong she's married to a Yankee, but I'm a Cub. Well, Yankees Cubs. There you go. It could be a perfect World Series. Matthew Ryan, who's to my left? Nobody. That is my, I'm not talking to anybody other than the silhouette on the wall to make me feel like I have somebody to talk to. So, Jess Ray McElroy loved the 35th anniversary events. I unfortunately had to leave early because I had literally landed about 6 hours before. I had gotten off a plane and then went right to Epcot. But one of the things that is on my left, I do have some special little things that I want to give away. So I have a bag full of stuff, right? Can I show you? Let's see. So there's a bag full of stuff that I brought back from Asia, not including my Kit Kats. Also, I may or may not have been able to snag an extra one of these. So I may or may not have an extra one that I will give away. I know I could have sold it on eBay for $120 or whatever it was. It's more important for me to give it to one of you guys than it is for me to, make a couple of bucks on it. So, it's the studio audience. They're very reserved, but, so I'm not going to give them away tonight, but maybe on an upcoming show, maybe next week, I'll give them away. Luis Ramos, you're trying to get me fatter than I am. How about a pork roll and cheese on an everything bagel taste? Dude, the pork roll, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel with salt, pepper, ketchup is one of the few things I miss from New Jersey. So, Cindy, I'm happy you were able to get one. I know that there was rioting in the streets at Epcot on Saturday morning for people trying to get them. So I'm happy that you got them. Although I know a lot of people were buying I heard stories of people, families of four, mom, dad, and the two kids. Dana, love you from New Jersey. Dana Manella Augusta, where in New Jersey are you from? They were letting people buy 10 at a time. So mom would buy 10, give dad the credit card. He would buy 10, give little Billy the credit card. He would buy 10, and then give little Johnny the card. He would buy 10. And I saw people walking to their cars with families with 4 giant bags with 10 each. Not cool. I mean, unless you're an entrepreneur. Hilda Bacardi had a wonderful time. We are going to do it again, and you've got to come with us because it was a spectacular trip. We'll get Marion and John, and we will all go. And it was a trip of a lifetime that I want to do again. But next time, a little different. Shanghai and Japan. Like, I want to go. Listen, if I had my way, I would go for like 2 weeks because I just want to spend all my time in Japan. So, Turnersville sounds like South Jersey. Juan Escobedo, a shout out from South New Jersey. Where in South Jersey are you from? Heather Locke says, I have 2 Lou sent me shirts on the way. That's awesome. You are the best. I appreciate it. And again, thanks and congratulations to Keith. We'll talk this weekend. I owe you something. I don't know what it is. Chrissy Viggs, Point Pleasant now, but originally Bergen County. So I know somebody who has a house that I spent a lot of time with on the beach in Point Pleasant. And I used to do a lot of trial work up in Bergen County. I went to school in Essex County. I went to Seton Hall for law school, and I did some trial work up in Bergen County and had a lady friend that I may or may not have been engaged to. Anyway, so wait, TMI, Mongello. Number 4 is the best and creepiest. That's why I'm not going to do that. That's why I didn't produce that one. I just, I couldn't imagine anybody wanting or having my face on a shirt. So, they were still available on Epcot and on the app a week later. The price dropped on eBay. Yeah, it's too bad that people, I mean, look, it's, that's what you do. You take advantage of the market when you can. But I'm happy. Look, I got extras because I knew I wanted to give 1, maybe 2 away to you guys. So, a William Patterson University. I know it well. Are there any plans for specialty dinners in the next several months, like the Adventures Club after they close Tower of Terror? So, Kelly, we're going to do Tower of Terror again. I will tell you, but don't tell Becky. There is another event. Actually, it's funny that you mention it. Wait. Here's the piece of paper. It hasn't made it to the big board yet, but here's the piece of paper with my idea on it that as I continue to work through, I will eventually tell Becky about it. So, Kristen Furman Simmons, 1, I am ecstatic and honored that you'll be speaking at Momentum. I can't wait to eat with you on Friday. I have a special surprise plan for Friday too. And if you're a huge Jules Verne fan, you will love everything that is, look, even if you're not, I don't care what kind of fan you are, everybody loves Tokyo Disney Sea. So, Becky, just add special dinner to the list, and then I'll tell you what it is, and we'll figure it out. You know, it's like a puzzle piece. I'm just trying to help you. I'm keeping it exciting for you. It's like a little puzzle piece. What's your next food review? I have a video that I haven't posted yet, and then there is... Oh, I think I know where I'm going next. I think it's somewhere in Disney Springs. Amanda Slade's listening to her dorm room at Florida Gulf Coast University. How about a shout out to us Eagles? So are you in the Naples campus, right? They still have a campus in Naples. So shout out to the Florida Gulf Coast University Eagles. I don't know if that's what you do, but I am a puzzle. I am very much. Listen, I got to keep it interesting for you, right? It wouldn't be fun otherwise. The pop figure was the orange bird. They went so fast, they didn't stand a chance. Stan, if I can find one for you, I will get it for you. I haven't been to the parks in ages. I haven't been home in years. But if I can find one for you, I will get one for you. So, Judy Pavarini, I know. I'm trying. I almost don't want to do this video because I don't want the snack to go away. Adam Rosati, if you're going to the archives, is there anything there that you must see? So, assuming that you're going to go into sort of the antechamber and not actually into the archive, if you go into the warehouse, that's awesome. But if you go into the antechamber and look on the bookshelves, chances are there's the Walt Disney World Trivia Book, Volume 1 and 2. I think 102 Ways might be in there too. So see if my book is still in the archives. No, but ask him to show you the bird. I don't mean the offensive gesture. I just mean the bird, the Walt Disney bird. That was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen and actually touched. So, begging for a live walk through the parks at night again, please. Kelly, I was actually going to go tonight, but I have so much to do for Momentum and Make-A-Wish and the Bar Association and everything else I got going on. I will, after I get back, I promise, I will take you guys back out into the parks again. So, Bobby, I have not been in the park since Epcot 35. Steve said, I'm jealous of the foreign park. What does Disney World have that you think is better? Steve from San Antonio. There's a lot of things that I want to sort of quantify and qualify. I mean, what we mean by better. There are I'll come back. Kristen Furman Simmons. We have one spot left. Kristen Furman Simmons, meet Becky Mankin. Becky Mankin, meet my very good friend, so be nice to her. Kristen Furman Simmons. Oh my God, I would love for you to come. We would have so much fun and eat so much good food. Something that Walt Disney World does better, it's hard because we went to 3 Disney parks. So it's hard for me to say that, a certain attraction is quote unquote better here. We have things like Epcot and Animal Kingdom and Hollywood. They just don't exist elsewhere. So in terms of offerings that are unique, everyone has something that's special to that park. I think there are some attractions that I prefer more in Magic Kingdom here than I do overseas, and then vice versa as well. So, Becky Mankin, 1 room left for Backstage Magic Adventures by Disney. Get it because it's going fast. Marla Chan says Walt Disney World has better food offerings. Marla Chan, I love you to death, by the way, but having been to all of the parks save for Paris, I am, other than Boathouse, I am questioning where I think the best food lies. Remember, we haven't talked about Shanghai. We haven't talked about Tokyo yet. So, let's see. I thought you went to 4. So, obviously I've been to World, Land, Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea. So, is it better? So, Marla, look, I love Disneyland. Disneyland has some, I love Rancho de Zocalo. I love my chimichangas. I love the corn dog at the end of Main Street. There are some things that Blue Bayou, which they have a replica of in the Asia parks as well. But there are some things that are unique and special to each of the parks. And that's why you can't sort of do an overarching, what is better. Blue Zoo does shed a tear. I still love Blue Zoo. Don't tell Boathouse. Katie Kuhn, who now I know loves food, says Disneyland Paris food, not good. Not good. I've heard the same. So, Amanda Walters, I can't believe you flew into Hong Kong as I moved like 2 ships in the night we passed. I've heard really good things about. So I dig Carnation Cafe, Bobby Friedman. We could almost have done a review of the food in each of the parks individually, because there was so much that we ate and so much unique food in the overseas parks. I will tell you that once we get to Tokyo, we are going to we're going to dive into the food a little bit more, because especially at Tokyo Disney Sea, man, there's a lot of things I love about that park. The food is just one of them. So, I did see somebody. I saw Alaska go by. We do still have space in Alaska. Becky, you can tell us exactly what it is. Inside, outside, upstairs, downstairs, wherever the staterooms are. But I do believe that we have room on the Alaska cruise as well. You can message Becky or just go to wdwradio.com/Alaska18 and you can get a free, no obligation quote. And some wasabi Kit Kats as well. So, Katie Kuhn, did you get any of the flavored Kit Kats? If not, I'll save you some. Now that I know that you're a foodie, I'll save you some of the flavored Kit Kats. So, 4 parks on your right. 4 parks on my trip, 3 resorts. Exactly. Let's see, Farmers Market in DCA. I haven't been there in ages. I haven't been to that side of DCA in a long time. So, Judy wants to. Of course, Ricky wants to go to Alaska. Ricky, how much fun would we have if we went to Alaska? You didn't, and you love matcha. I am going to save some just for you. Not the one that I took a bite out of because that's just weird and gross. But I will save some for you. So, Becky says we have 3 11A cabins and 1 9B at the original rates. Now, to be clear, you know, when they open up the rates for a ship, as the ship fills, the rates go up. We had special rates that we had secured at the original special day of opening rate. So if you are interested in coming, those are going to be the best rates you're going to find anywhere and everywhere. So Cindy Moat Steppen says, I referred MEI to friends today at lunch. Will that get me a discount on your next trip? That's for Becky Menken. At least give her a mug or something, or a shirt. As a person from Michigan, I can't go on vacation anywhere colder than here. I don't think there's anywhere colder than Michigan. Then again, Minnesota was pretty darn cold when I went there a few Februarys ago. So, Linda Raymond doing Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic on the 27th, 28th. So is this guy. I will be there on Saturday, so please, 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 let's find each other. I haven't seen you guys in ages. All right, what time is it? It is 8:18. What do you say? Rather than me just yammering on, what do you say? I haven't talked to you guys in ages. What do you say we take a few phone calls and then we'll get out of here? Sorry, maybe around 8:30 or so, because I have 19 presentations I have to write in the next 24 hours. So let's do this. I will put the call-in number in. And if you guys want to call in, if you have a question, a comment, you want to talk about my Kit Kats, you want to talk about Asia, anything at all, you can call 407-413-WDW1. And hopefully I remembered to set everything up just the right way. So I'm sure the first unknown caller is, why do I have a feeling this is going to be Martin? So, hey, this is Lou. You're on the air.
Hey, Lou. It's Natalie Herndon from Dallas.
Natalie Herndon from Dallas. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? It's been a long time since I've said hi to you.
It has. It's funny. When I was away and came back, I was like, my gosh, it feels like I haven't done the show in ages, because it was at least, I guess, 3 weeks that I had done it. So it is nice to see you again.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have a question, but I did want to say something really exciting. Actually, 2 things. Actually, just last week, I found out that I was accepted to the college program for the spring of 2018.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. I'm super excited about getting to be down there and hopefully come to more meets of the month.
Oh,
so,
that would be awesome. Do you know, are you going to be like attractions or merch or?
I am. I'm attractions.
Nice. So if they said to you, Natalie, what if you could work at any one attraction, what would be your first choice?
I would have to say probably either Haunted Mansion or Tower of Terror.
I knew you were going to say Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion's one of my favorites. But I just think that would be so much fun to be able to really kind of play with guests like that and just have fun with it.
As long as you don't mind wearing long polyester dresses in the middle of then you'll be fine.
I think I'm going to have to get used to that one anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But I also wanted to say, too, I go to Oklahoma State, and I was actually able to meet Lee Cockrell a couple weeks ago and have a, not private, but semi-private luncheon with him, and got to talk to him and name-dropped you a little bit, so we talked about that.
Lee's a great guy. I love Lee. I love Lee Cockrell.
Yeah, so it's been a really cool past couple weeks, but I'm excited about next semester. So.
That is awesome. Please, when you come down, please let me know. I'd love to see you and say hello.
Absolutely, yeah. I would love to, say thank you as well, just for all that you've been doing for the last 10 years or so.
No, listen,
So.
the thanks goes to you. I wouldn't be able to do this without you.
Well, I love it. I think I've been listening since 2009, I think.
Wow.
And I'm now a junior in college, so.
It's crazy. When you put it that way, I'm like, man, that's a long time, right?
Hey, I love it.
I think that's awesome. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations again. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I'll let you go so you can talk to some more people, but hope to see you soon.
Thanks. Have a great night. Appreciate you calling in.
Absolutely. Have a good night.
Care. Bye-bye. Oh, I love that. That's one thing I never did. I never did the college program, and maybe it's better that I never did because chances are I would have ended up probably staying with the company if I had, but I always wondered what that process would have been, what would have been like. So, am I going to have time to film another Food and Wine walkabout? I don't know. I would love to, but my schedule's just been so crazy. I will. I'm going to regroup after I get back from Phoenix and Minnesota. So I'll know more in a week or 2 weeks if I'll be able to do it or not. But I'll probably maybe I'll do one live. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do a live Food and Wine walkabout one day. I'll pick a day, and if anybody is around and wants to come and join, we'll just walk around and meet and eat and eat and eat. So Dave Coviello, the WDW Radio sign for the studios, is disappeared into the ether. I know you guys tried to see about securing that. It would have looked nice back here somewhere, but from what I understand, it is gone. It's in somebody's house somewhere. Although I don't know why anybody else would want it, since I think I'm the only WDW Radio out there. So, Paul, the meat of the month in October, I don't know exactly when it's going to be yet. I would love to sneak one in if I can. It's possibly going to, oh man. If it's going to be anything, it might have to be like on a Wednesday after I come back, like the 25th, because I have the Food and Wine Classic the week after. So, all right, let's take a couple more calls as well. Becky, November 5th. That's not October. That's November. Let me put the number up here one more time, and we'll take a couple more calls. Oh, this one I know. I know who this is.
I know who this is too, but let's see, what is it? How do you say it in China? Ni hao? Or
ni hao.
Did I
or
get ni hao?
konnichiwa
I got it
in
close.
Japan.
Oh my gosh, I totally loved your trip report. I can't wait for the rest of them.
Oh, thank you so much. It was hard because there was so much to cover, and I always usually I try and go back and listen to the shows afterwards. I listen to them in my car for audio quality and content. And as I'm going through, I'm like, oh, I forgot to mention this, and I forgot to talk about that. And if we would have talked about everything we wanted to, it would have been much longer than it already was.
Oh, it's fantastic. The next time we're in, I'm telling you. I told Brian, I said, you have to listen to this show, because the next time we're in, he's like, you didn't have to twist my arm at all. He's like, we're in. So
the only thing that would have made that trip more fun is if you would have been there.
Oh, that would have been awesome. So 249 days till Alaska, by the way.
Holy smokes.
I know, right? I just got my wedding dress today, so I'm
Congratulations. It's going to go like that. It is going to fly by.
So that's the next one. And then I'm going to California with you, so we'll do the Adventures by Disney then. So I don't have that countdown. I should have had that ready, too. I'm going to pretend like I'm Darlene for just a moment. Hi, Darlene, by the way. I know you got to be listening. I'm sorry I took your...
I know, and Stuart...
Awesome
Stuart Sternberg, let me look on Twitter really quickly, because Stuart Sternberg always counts down, and he's got the numbers. And God bless him, man, because every morning for I don't even know how long he's been counting down. I know. So,
and he always comes up with the coolest little phrases.
Right? He's got little rhymes, and he says 250 days away from the next great cruise.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's fantastic. And momentum this weekend, I'm going to pretend like I'm a sponge. I'm gonna try to soak everything up.
Just
or
get
maybe
ready.
Should I be a biscuit or a?
You're gonna be drinking from the fire hose this weekend.
You know, right?
But there's a lot of listen. There's good stuff, and somebody was just talking about Lee before. Like, I'm thrilled to have. I know Kristen Furman Simmons, I think, is still here. Michelle Berta was in here. We have so many great speakers.
And I worked with Michelle. Hi, can't wait to see her again.
Right? It's like, and
right?
Beatrice Feeney.
A Fox reunion.
And just wait. Just wait. Just wait.
I can't wait. Oh, and hey, and your 500th show is coming up. I knew there was a list of stuff that I was excited about.
You're excited.
Forgive my dog.
I'm unprepared. I still have not figured out what I'm doing for show 500 yet. So.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Again, look, Beatrice, and I say this all the time. Like, when I say that I love and appreciate you, I still remember the first time that we met at Mousefest.
Right?
12 years ago, right? Was it 12 years ago?
And that picture with me holding up my letter. I'm like,
and you're holding up your letter, and I remember you had glitter in your hair, and you showed me Winnie the Pooh. We'll just leave it at that.
Right?
So...
It was like I had Disney people around me. I was so excited I couldn't control it.
You are as happy now as you were back then, and that's one of the things that I love about you.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. I'm glad to be back there again.
Good. I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend and helping you. And I saw some of the stuff that you've been posting since our last call, so good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. Yep. Good. Well, thank you. I can't wait to see you. So hi to everybody, and I'm just wanted to congratulate you on all of that fun stuff.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you, and I will see you in a couple days.
Love you too. See you guys soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't tell Beatrice Feeney just how much I love her, but I love Beatrice Feeney. Mick Seam says, Beatrice Feeney is the best. What a doll she is. You look up sweet in the dictionary, and you'll probably get some of the Kit Kats, but you'll also get Beatrice Feeney as well. So, Becky Menken says, I still think Deanna, me, and Lou's mom should do a show about Lou. You can. You absolutely can. It's called My Funeral, and you can knock yourself out, because I'm going to come back and I'm going to haunt you, sister. But that's the only time, because I know all of you guys are going to outlive me. That's the only time that is going to happen. So, Josh Anderson sent a quote in for Alaska. Would love to take my wife for her 30th birthday. Josh, I would love to see you. By the way, she's 29. She's not 30. There you go. But that would be great. That would be wonderful. So, it's 8:30, but let's take one or two more calls just for fun, because I missed you guys. So, I saw, is Tony Caggiano in the box? Yikes. Tony, I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Yeah, of course I am. Of course I am. So, all right, unknown caller. Let's see who you are. Hey, it's Lou. You're on the air.
Hold on, I'm just eating some food. Hold on.
How did I know that Martin from the UK was going to call in tonight?
I wasn't going to until you mentioned my name just now. I thought, I better call. Don't want to disappoint you.
My friend, how have you been?
Oh, bro, mate. Actually, bro, I loved what you were doing out in Shanghai and China. Oh, crikey, I've got to save some money now.
Oh, crikey. You have to, my friend. Listen, start saving up. Don't tell Becky, but we're going to Shanghai and Japan in a couple of years.
Oh, you're pulling at my heartstrings, mate. You really are. I've got to do it.
So just get yourself a little jug, put it in the corner, and put all your shillings and pence and stones and whatever it is that you guys use over there. So.
I love the fact you think about it like shillings. That's great. I like that. It'd be a big... nearly swore then. Sorry. It's
your tuppence. You got to put your tuppence. Put your tuppence in.
Tuppence a bag. It's going to be a big bag. I'll tell you that.
A lot of tuppence.
Lou, it was brilliant. Oh, that was amazing. I'm lost for words. I mean, I knew you would like pirates because I told you, didn't I? I said I'd seen that video accidentally, and
Martin,
pirates looked awesome.
You can't even, not even anything that you could have watched on video. In no way, shape, or form can even come close to that experience. When I wrote it, I shot it in 360, so I'm going to try and upload that video probably right after Momentum. But
you did it in 360.
I did it in 360. I did a video in 360. But you cannot appreciate the expansiveness of those rooms and the water and the effects and I mean, I was already interested when I'd seen the video on that, mate, and Mystic Manor as well. You know, wow, come on, oh my goodness. So yeah, there's a lot to see out there and a lot to do, and then like I say, the food, and then there's the people, there's the culture, there's the food. We're gonna get stretchy when we do a group trip. I'm getting stretchy pants for everybody.
Can you get Japanese stretchy pants?
No, you know what we're gonna do? I was gonna say that I was gonna get muumuus for everybody, but we'll get kimonos. We'll get nice, big, fluffy, like big kimonos that we can all wear with expandable belts.
I like that. That sounds good. That'd be a nice little present to take home, wouldn't it? Good crikey.
Right? A little WDW Radio kimono.
Yeah, all plastered all over it. And Lou sent me, you know. That'd be the way to do it. But I tell you, also, Becky mentioned just now a bit just, wow, 500th show coming up, mate. What are you gonna do?
I have no idea. I'm open to suggestions.
Well, I got one. Call me over.
Come on over. We're going to let Martin do the show. You know, I will tell you this. The only thing that I know about Show 500, and I don't know what this is going to look or sound like yet, is Show 500 is going to be a celebration, not of me or WDW Radio. It's going to be a celebration of you. And I mean you.
Thanks, mate.
Individually, not just you, but you and all of you, because it wouldn't happen without you guys. So we'll figure out how to do it.
I agree with you. I mean, there's a lot I've been thinking about. There's a lot to be grateful for, isn't there? And there's a lot of stuff that's been going on for quite a few years now. So it's just got a lovely coming up now. And what you've just done, you've got to get to the next bit, which is Disneyland Paris. Hello,
last one. That's coming too. The Disneyland and UK trip is coming. Becky and I talked a lot about that. So
yeah, and Becky's got one up on you, hasn't she? She's done Disneyland Paris.
I've done them all. I've done all the parks. Oh, please, that's all I heard about.
I've done everything. Yeah,
I've been to every Club 33 on planet Earth.
Oh, well, you've got to get over here, and then you can have that list marked off your list, isn't it? No,
I will. A couple of years. UK and Paris.
It's going to be a lot of busy stuff coming up, isn't it?
I know, but I have to come and see you and Emma and everybody else over in the UK, so...
Yeah, don't forget us. You know, we're only that little trip over. You flew over us, for crying out loud. You know? I was waving, but you didn't notice, did you? But I hopefully we'll get to see you. I mean, you know, if you don't, fine. Because I'm coming over next year. I was just saying to a few of them. I hope to be over there for October next year.
Good.
Do the Haunted Mansion. What am I on about? Halloween party and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll get it all in at that October next year.
We will definitely get together and eat again and had such a nice time while you were here. So we will do it again.
Right. I got one little thing to say to you, and that is Branston Pickle, for crying out loud. I was listening to what you ate over in Shanghai, and I thought, Branston Pickle's mild compared to what you had. It's like, this is brown stuff you've got. It's like,
I know. You know what I think happened? I think it was inadvertently shoved in the back of the closet because my family didn't know what it was and was afraid to eat it. So I have to get in there and pull it out. So
I tell you what, actually, I think, quite a few shows back, you promised to eat it on the show.
I will. So, when I try the Branston Pickle, I'm going to do it right here, and I'll make sure.
You had it in you had it at the what's it called? Rose and Crown. With I think it was with Emma type of thing, which was the cheeses. You remember you had all those cheeses?
Oh yeah.
And well, that's what it's like. You know, it ain't that hard. It's quite nice stuff, and it's just a nice tangy thing. Because you went on and on about, I'm into tangy stuff, not sweet stuff. So I thought I'll give you a tangy stuff, and you ain't touched it. So come on.
I will, brother. I promise.
Be a man. After you've had all that stuff in China, you can easily eat that. I tell you.
I will.
Anyway,
my friend.
Look, I better go, because are you going to do 20 questions as well?
Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about 20 questions. I probably should.
Right.
Crikey.
I've got to get up at 5:30.
Crikey, mate. All right.
I have. I'm taking. Oh, do you remember I told you my son, he's qualified, or he got his diploma. Now he's working for Aardman Studios, which is the people who did Wallace and Gromit.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
Good for him. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's only a short-term thing, like a work experience. But I have to drive him to the train station every morning at 5:30. So.
Oh gosh.
I got 4 hours kip. So I'll be doing like a Walt Disney World trip again, like I did last time. I got 4 hours kip and then get up and drive.
Well, I'm keeping I'm keeping the shows nice and long for you, so you have something to listen to.
Well, one thing I am using is your mug. Thank you very much, sir. So I have my little coffee in the morning. That keeps me going.
Awesome. Love you, brother.
I'll let you go now because you're going to get sick of me.
Never.
Stop eating all the Kit Kats at this time of night. I'm dying. I'm hungry and that mad.
All right, buddy. Tell the queen I said hello.
Oh, she's very happy. Oh, that's Becky. Not Becky, bitch.
He did it, not
Becky,
me.
yeah. Don't tell him now. Don't tell him at all. He's here again. So, yeah, I will certainly tell her that she likes to. She wants to see you. Actually, I'll make an appointment for when you come over.
Please do. I'd love to see her.
All right, mate. Take care, mate.
Take care.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night, all.
All right. So he reminded me, and I think I did promise in when I sent this out that we were going to do a 20 question. So if you've never played before, this is how it's going to go. I'm going to take 20-ish yes or no questions. You guys have played 20 questions before. 20 yes or no questions about something in Walt Disney World. Past, present, extinct, current, food, character, attraction, music, something in Walt Disney World. I've already written down here. I will take, and again, guys, be patient with me. I follow the chat as fast as I can. I will take 20 yes or no questions. The first person to get it right wins a WDW Radio shirt. How's that? Because I don't actually remember what's in the bag. So I can't give you what I don't have in there. But you will win one of the brand spanking new WDW Radio shirts. I've already written down my answer right there. So with that, you've got 20 questions. Go. Hi, Becky. You are a princess to me. Of course I'm a princess. You have no idea. Let's see. All right, okay. Is it a Disney Springs ATM machine? No. Is it an attraction? No. Is it Magic Kingdom? No. Is it in a park? Yes. That's 4. Is it food? No. Is it a restaurant? Yes. Is it an event? No. That's 7. It is a restaurant. It's not food. Is it the seafood Terrabon from Boathouse? No, but I'm having that on Friday. But I won't even count that. Is it a land in Epcot? No. Is it Spaceship Earth? No. Is it current? Yes. That's 10. Courtney, I'm not going to even take your Adventureland because it's in Epcot. I think somebody asked for that. Is it a resort? I won't count that either. Is it Odyssey? No, but good guess. Is it, I think you meant to say Tep and Edo. No, but good guess. Is it Satuli Canteen? No. Is it Sci-Fi? No. Is it Le Cellier? No, that's 15. Is it a table service restaurant? No, that's 16. Is it a World Showcase? Yes. Is it Nine Dragons? No, that's 18. Is it the Land? No. Is it Electric Umbrella? No. Rose and Crown, Sand and Hell. Now you're past 20. It doesn't matter. Marrakesh, Spice Table? No, 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 no. Sunshine Seasons, Hollywood Studios? No, no, no. Not Coral Reef. Not. Yes, it's in World Showcase. No, it's not Tangerine Cafe, although now I want Moroccan food. Is it Katsura Grill? No, but I love it there. Is it a cronut? No, but I love cronuts. Not Tangerine Cafe, not cronuts, not Akershus, not Via Napoli, not Le Cellier. Wait a minute, we have a winner. We have a winner, and the first person I see that got Lotus Blossom Cafe is the aforementioned previous caller, Mr. or Duke, Matt, whatever they call you. It is you, Martin Shergold. You had no hint, but yet you got it right. So, and it made only sense. I just got back from China. Of course I'm going to go for Chinese food. So it's the Lotus Blossom Cafe. Martin, send me your address, send me your shirt size, and I will send you a shirt. So So there you go. It is a little. That's just so you know, that's going to be a future Meet of the Month location. Probably next Meet of the Month location is going to be there because we've got to go back to China. So there you go. That is going to do it for tonight's show. Fred, I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Darlene Nagy from West End, New York. I love you to death. Will that clear customs? Keith, I'm going to see you in a couple of days as well. Becky, we'll have to go to Nine Dragons. I think I did a review of Nine Dragons. Did I? I don't know. I did a show about Nine Dragons. Maybe not a review of Nine Dragons. Maybe we'll have to do that. So let me see. Amber Bramble, Donald Nicholson, nice to see you as well. Unfortunately, cutting the show a little bit early tonight as I get ready for Momentum in yikes, less than 2 days. So it's I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Happy Momentum, says I got it went by. Michael Lichtman, right after I get back from Minnesota, the next Nation group video chat is most likely going to be probably the 20th or so, the 20th or the 30th, somewhere in between there is going to be the next Nation video group chat. Thanks to you and everybody else who is part of our WDW Radio Nation family. I love and appreciate every single one of you. I cannot thank you enough for the support that you give me and the show. If you are not a member of the Nation, want to find out more and how you can get exclusive rewards every month, like scavenger hunts, like the group video calls, care packages from Walt Disney World, logo gear, lots of other good stuff and surprises as well, you can visit WDWRadioNation.com. And don't forget that a portion of the proceeds does go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation of America. Thanks again, Becky Menken and her friends and my friends over at Mouse Fan Travel, not just for an amazing time on our trip to Asia, but for helping me and helping everybody else have truly magical experience vacations. So that is going to do it for me. I will see you guys again next week, maybe even sooner. Maybe I'll go live a little bit from Momentum and give you a sense of what is going on in the room with Duncan Wardrell or Lee Cockrell or some of the other folks who are going to be there. And if you're coming to Momentum, I'm looking forward to seeing and working with you and helping you guys out this weekend. And if you're not coming to Momentum, if there's ever anything I can do for you, please let me know. And I hope that you guys have your best week ever. So until next time, see ya.